Good morning. It's going to take a few minutes and go over solving exponential equations, some that are a little bit more involved than what we were looking at yesterday. Remember, an exponential equation, you have an equation and the variable you're trying to solve for, whether it be x, y, or z, is in the exponent. And we solve these using logarithms and some of the properties of logs. The first step when solving an exponential equation is to get the exponential part of the equation all by itself. So in this first example, you want to get this 5 to the 2x all by itself before we use logarithms. Same thing in example 2, we want to get to the 3 to the x plus 1 part all by itself before we actually use logarithms. So in this step, we're first going to divide both sides by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1, so that cancels. We have 5 to the 2x power equals, and 210 divided by 3 is 70. Then, similar to what we saw yesterday, now we can use logarithms to get the exponent out of the exponent. So we're going to log both sides. Remember, this is log base 10, the common log. And with the properties of exponent, or properties of logarithms, that 2x can become a coefficient. And then it's just algebra from there. Remember, log 5 is a number. So we can divide both sides by log 5. We have 2x equals log of 70 divided by the log of 5. And then we can divide all that by 2. And at this point then, we go to the calculator and type that into the calculator. So I'm using the calculator off screen right now, but I'm doing the log of 70 divided by the log of 5, and then dividing that by 2. That gives us 1.319. Again, remember, this is what you'll see sometimes referred to as calculator ready form. And then that 1.319 is your decimal approximation. So very similar to yesterday with solving exponential equations. Again, make sure you get the exponential part of the equation all by itself. We'll go through one more example here. Again, we want to get that 3 raised to x plus 1 all by itself first. We'll subtract 6 from both sides. And we'll divide both sides by 2. 50 divided by 2 is 25. And then we'll log both sides. And again, the reason we do that is because with the properties of logarithms, that x plus 1 can come in front. Then a couple steps from there, remember log of 3 is a number, just like any other number. We'll divide both sides by log of 3. And then we'll subtract 1. So x is equal to the log of 25 divided by the log of 3 minus 1, which again, going off the screen here, calculator, so log of 25 divided by the log of 3 minus 1 gives us 1.9, we'll say 3, it's a rounding. And that's it.